What is going on, guys? It's Edward with Crypto University. In this video we are going to be talking about support and resistance, how you can identify support and resistance and base your trades around them. So in this particular chart we have Dash USDT. So looking at this, we don't have any indicators enabled or any trend lines drawn yet. So first we are going to look and break down what is support and what is resistance. So support is an area where price fails to break underneath several times. And resistance is an area where price struggles to break above several times. So we can classify these areas as zones. It's important to look at a support and resistance as a zone. So we'll find our trend line here. First, we're going to be looking at support. So here we can see that price fails to break underneath this area a few times. Price comes, touches here, bounces back above, it touches here, actually falls beneath here, comes up, does not come all the way back down, touches here, does not come down, touches here. So this is a valid support zone. Once we have identified that, we can actually draw our zone. So now we know that if price enters this zone, it's a safe support zone and is likely to bounce back out of this zone, right? So here we have a couple instances where the price touched the top of this box and shot back up immediately. If you're looking at the bigger picture here, you will see that this is an area where you can plan a safe buy. So your entry could be here along the top or at the very bottom of this for a better buy area. Now, if we're looking at a resistance zone, we'll draw our trend line to try to connect where price fails to break above several times. So we have here, and we can draw it across like so. Even lower this if we want to where it touches a few more points. So that is a formidable resistance zone. So now we'll come and grab our rectangle again, and let's draw this zone out and extend it now to the tops of this previous area. So here is a trading channel, right? Now we have identified a support and resistance zone, so we can look to make trades within these zones, right? So once we enter this top zone up here, we're not really going to want to be making any buy orders, right? We should be, if we have a position from down here, we should be looking to sell or take profits. And if we don't have a position yet, we want to make a position based off the resistance zone, we would look to short on the way down. So when price touches here, you can short it confidently all the way back down to the lower end of our channel. So right now we're about in the middle of our trading channel, which means that if we don't have a position yet and we're looking at this, next time price gets up to this resistance zone, we're going to look for short opportunities, meaning we're going to want to try and short the coin on the way down. Now on the way down, if we don't have a position yet and price comes back down to the support zone, then we can look for long opportunities. So here you can see if price falls into the support zone, that you can look to make a long all the way back up. So you can safely take a long opportunity within the support zone. Now this is the 15-minute time frame, so this zone won't be valid for much longer. It's best if you work your zones on areas on larger time frames like the daily time frame. So here we can see we have a price point where price fails to break beneath several times. So this is a support zone where price fails to break beneath several times, and when it does, doesn't stay beneath the zone for long. So you can use this in your bigger picture trading to identify when you're getting to a crucial support or resistance zone. That would be a valid support zone there. So based off of this chart, you don't exactly have a perfect resistance zone, but you can still chart resistance areas with the lines. So if we look at this price point here, price failed to break above here. When it did, it flipped and became support. So when price struggles to break above a resistance line and finally does, it will use it as support in the next instance. So here, resistance becomes support. As you can see, the line goes indefinitely and we use it as resistance later, bouncing back to our support zone. And as more time goes by, it's treated as resistance again. Now it's broken, shoots straight through this time. And what do you know? It is used as a similar price point later as support. So once resistance is broken, it becomes support. So we can find this now here. This is an area where price struggled to break above a few times. Right? So that's not exactly perfect. Here it failed to break above. Here it failed to break above. Here it failed to break above. And we could just go ahead and actually classify this as a zone. So let's go ahead and do just that. So price failed to break above here and here as well. So now we have another trading range. So this is our daily time frame trading range. Now we have drawn this out. Is now a valid resistance zone. And again, we have mapped this as our support zone. So we could go ahead and extend this. Extend this zone. This is going to be zone 2. And this will be our final take profit zone. So now we have support and resistance zones all along the map. We have our daily time frame so that we can see the bigger picture. This is long-term support now. If it breaks down beneath it, it will become resistance back to the next zone. So price is currently here. If price fails to withstand in this zone, it will shoot back down to the previous zone, right? As we have mapped out from back here. If price continues to stay in this zone and respects this zone as support, then it will shoot up to this next zone as resistance, right? And if price can stay in this zone and break above it, then we will be looking to shoot to the next zone that we have identified up here. So this is how you can use support and resistance to plot your trades and see, okay, do I want to take a long? How close are we to this zone so that I can get in for a long position to the next one? Zooming into this now, let's go take a look at the hourly. You can see there's plenty of trading range. There's plenty of opportunity to trade within this range. Right now, we're currently using this as a support zone. So again, we can use this more confidently as a buy area. And whenever we get here, we can use it more confidently as a sell area. So if you bought in at this zone, you could take some profits out here. And if it falls back down beneath, then you remove your entire trade and take all your profits. But if it continues to consolidate in this zone and shoot up to the next one, well, you still have some money in the trade so that you can take more profits at a higher price later. So I hope that video helped you understand support and resistance a little bit better. Good luck in your trades.